Okay, so winter is coming, and just on the boat there's a few things to do really to make life a little bit warmer, more comfortable, and I suppose just keep things just more under control, I suppose. And one of the things I do, we've got these windows, which are what's called hopper windows. Single glaze, just boat windows basically. There's 8 windows, including the toilet. So each year, in the summer, sure, they're fine, no problem. Do what windows do, open them, close them, let a bit of light in and stuff. But in the winter, being single glazed, they do just let out just a tremendous amount of heat. I think you find when you do what I'm going to do, show you what I'm doing now, it makes yeah, it's probably about 30% warmer, I would say, if not maybe, well, it's quite a significant amount warmer. So what I tried to do, because I'd like to buy double glazed windows, I would have to fit them myself, and it's kind of a long process, because obviously you need to not only buy the windows, you need to be able to have the boat somewhere where you can fit the windows and take the old windows out, put the new ones in. And at the moment I'm just sort of looking at where and how that's going to happen, but it will happen for sure. Yeah, I'm going to replace these single glaze windows. So this is just like an interim measure that I do during the winter, just to make the place a lot warmer. This is the window. I'm just going to give you a quick example window. I'm not going to go around all of them, they're all the same. So there used to be this stuff called Tesamoll, which was like a film, which is like a very, very thin, like film, like a perspex film, like almost like cling film. And all you do is you put this, you used to put this Tesamoll on around here, and it would stick around the window basically. A year or so when COVID hit, they stopped making the Tesamoll, and it's just impossible to get this brand that used to do this sort of clear film. But after, I don't know, the magic of the Amazon internet, I've decided to go with this Chinese brand here. It's called, that's what it's called. It's very, very similar. So that all I've done is basically not been able to get one brand and had to go with the other, but that just means that I've got something, whereas before, after COVID, that other brand wasn't available, so that was a bit disconcerting. So I've got some stuff anyway to do the windows now. I got it the other day off the internet, off certain large internet company, and there it is. This is what I've done. I've looked at the window and I've just used this, it's like a scalpel, like £7 off eBay or something, and basically just cut, and that's going to be enough to do this one window and then the other window. So yeah, so I've cut it to the right size, and all I've got to do now is I've got to just put this onto there. So let's see if we can do that. Just going to peel this edge off the double-sided tape. And then get it side. Yeah. Right, so try and start as you mean to go on with this stuff. Yeah, obviously once it starts to go sideways, it becomes slightly difficult to sort out. So do this top bit really quite well. Try and get it straight as you can. So that's probably as good as it's going to go. Just stretch it a little bit. Do the sides. Just draw it down this side first. Not perfect. Let's have a look. See what we've got. So, yeah, it's basically got a little bit of a crease there in the middle, but otherwise, there you go. It's kind of, it's pretty, you know, as it should be. It's just a film over the window. So now all I need to do is it's got a big bit of, you see this is for the other window, the other side. I need to just chop it off as best I can and then do the other window. Before you do the windows, I suppose the main thing is just make sure there's not going to be any sort of moisture within that, within the kind of the cavity between the window and the film, because it's obviously not going to do any favours to be damp in that space. So I had this one of these microfibers, just get rid of all the drips around the top there. So it's form at the top of the window, and also at the bottom. You can see there's lots of condensation comes down. You need to get rid of all of that. As well as that, there's these gully things, and they sort of have a little hole that takes the condensation that forms on the window and drips down. These little, I don't know if you can see the little holes, but there's 2 or 3 little holes which they should allow the water to get out, but they don't do their job very well. You have to unblock them with like a little, I suppose a small screwdriver usually is what I would use, or a Q-tip or something like that, or a bit of cloth. You have to get rid of it all, basically, all the stuff, which isn't very nice, that collects there. But obviously you're going to be sealing the windows up for 4 months or something, 5 months. You've got to get rid of all that gunk and before you start. Right, so I finished the windows off last night. Probably took about 3 hours to prepare them and put the film on them, and just have a quick look and see what it looks like. Finished job. So this is the, I suppose I did 6 of the 8 windows, and you can see quite clearly out of them. You can't really see the film on it too much. Obviously it's there, but it doesn't sort of obscure your vision too badly. And there we go, it's on the other kitchen. I don't do the other kitchen because we get what's called condensation events in the kitchen, and 5 or 4, and then we've got bedroom windows. So yeah, and there we go. Like I say, not that much to it. It's a fairly simple little job. It takes a little while to, I mean, I clean the windows up because I don't like all the stuff that can gather. But obviously you don't want to bother doing that, then it wouldn't take you 3 hours. It'd probably take you maybe an hour. So this is like the roll of what's it called, Mars something or other. What's it called? It's got some weird Chinese name, isn't it? Magzo. So this is how much I've got left, which is probably about 3/4 left. So I think that was, I'll put the price on the video. I'm not sure how much I paid for it. It's like 20 quid, maybe 18 quid. So that's enough to go around again. So that's two for me on this boat. It's all done. It took me about, you know, X amount of time, and it'll probably add about over 1/3 to the energy efficiency of the boat. So, yeah, that's my if you've got single glazed windows, then it's the way to go.